We are hearing reports now that there have been as many as 10 people hit by a vehicle here. CHP and LA sheriffs from the Norwalk station are telling us that they may be involved some way as trainees or recruits from the Sheriff's Academy. Now, this is the scene unfolding right now. They are setting a triage station up right here. There are multiple agencies working on this. We are also hearing that many of these people that have been hit by this vehicle are very seriously injured. CHP is coordinating with Los Angeles County Fire to take many of these injured down to UCI on the 5 freeway. They are setting up a convoy. They are going to be closing lanes of the 5 freeway to get these injured down there. We have moved Mobile 2 to this scene also. This is a very chaotic scene. I've been listening to this on the radio, and my colleagues Esteban and Annette on the assignment desk have been calling Los Angeles sheriffs to get more information. As of right now, this is unfolding. The other thing that I can tell you is that they say that the vehicle that apparently hit...
Insight into what may have been happening here. And I want to go back to Rick. Rick, I noticed that a second helicopter has landed in the area. We still haven't seen that first one take off, though, and it's been there for quite a few minutes. Does that tell us anything, that there is potentially no one there at the scene at this point who has the level of injuries that would require air transport?
Well, again, that's going to depend on what they're seeing and what they're talking about on the ground. It could just be that the incident commander called for a secondary helicopter for air transport. They may, because of the base contact that they make with the hospitals, they may be determining that they may have to go a little further out of the area for an air ambulance. And when that occurs, that's going to save time for patients that are being transported via ambulance going through traffic. It is that time of day where it is rush hour, people are trying to get to work and school. And again, as I mentioned earlier, if they have to transport to a children's hospital for whatever reason.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit, observing this scene right now. Obviously, you've been to a lot of incidents in your time here in Los Angeles. What's going on right now? Because obviously they have taken the more critical patients to the hospital. So right now, what's the main focus for investigators, for EMT, for LA City Fire?
Yeah, so for the first responders that are still on scene, obviously assessing the remaining patients, the most critical, as you said, are getting transported. Now, the reason for possibly a helicopter being landed nearby would be for any critical patients, especially children, that might have to go to a children's hospital. It's a specialty hospital. We oftentimes won't take a child to just a regular ER. They need to go to a children's hospital. So that may be the case there. And as this incident unfolds and as patients are being triaged, treated, and transported, then it becomes, it's up to law enforcement to obviously secure that perimeter in case it does turn into a criminal investigation, in case there are fatalities, then it takes that next route. But first responders, their priority right now is to treat all the patients, get them triaged and treated and transported as quickly as possible.